Hey there kids, it's the Redneck Preppy with you, and today we got a different kind of video. No, really, it's a reaction video. Anyway, I'm a member of a whole bunch of gun groups on Facebook and other places, and if there's one thing everyone loves doing, it's posting pictures of bubba'ed up guns. So I figured, why not collect the best of them, and by best I mean the worst, and just do a reaction video and, you know, find out what the hell is going on in the world with some people and their guns. At any rate, if this works out, maybe I'll keep doing these videos on a sort of monthly basis. If not, well, it was an experiment and it is what it is. Anyway, sit back, enjoy. Hopefully I'm entertaining, or at a minimum, not boring. Let us begin. Alright, first up, since I didn't want to have a stroke, I figure I'd do an easy one. Oh man, this is a nightmare already. So someone saw a C96 broom-handle Mauser once, but couldn't afford one, so they made one, but as tactical as possible. I don't even know what handgun this was once. Yeah, anyway, an AR-style stock, that barrel, which I'm not entirely sure what the hell the design choice was for that one. The only thing I gotta ask is this actually California compliant now? Inquiring minds want to know. Alright, the magazine should give away what this thing once was, and that is an M9130 Mosin Nagant. Not even sure where to start. The ridiculous tactical front with its pistol grip, pick rails, optic, and what may be a flashlight or a laser. The AR style stock that must make you do a neck rest to get a sight picture with that optic. Actually, maybe even a collarbone rest, which with 7.62 by 54R would be a pleasant place for recoil to impact you. Oh Lord, I don't know what it is with people who modify or butcher Russian rifles, but man, Mosins and SKSs, as you'll see later, get it the worst. Anyway, that is horrible. Okay, next up, I'm not even sure it's fair to call this a bubba'ed gun. I think this is more of a Khyber Pass production. But yes, that is an air quotes AK production rifle. Obviously not chambered in a traditional AK round, but more of a pistol caliber round. You know, I would actually love to disassemble that thing to take a look on the inside of it, because if the quality of manufacture on the outside is any indication, inside must just be bubblegum wrappers, springs from a bicycle, and God knows what else, because, wow, I would not want to shoot that at risk of my life. Anyway, yeah, that's just horrible. Can you guess what this thing is? If you said a molested Arisaka rifle, you are correct. Somewhere Emperor Hirohito is rolling over in his grave. You may not see it from this picture, but the Bubba actually welded a steel plate over the receiver so that he could mount a pick rail to, in turn, mount a scope. Very lovely work, by the way. And he modified the pistol grip to make it more ergonomic, I guess. All I know is that the Japanese may have lost the war, but the real war is being fought over their rifles, because this is horrible. They even painted the wood with, I don't know, Rust-Oleum? POR-15? Or whatever the hell it is. It looks awful. But thank you for making my rifle more valuable as a result. Hey, can't afford an M1C Garand, the sniper version of the beloved M1 Garand? Just bubba your own. They couldn't even use a period-accurate scope, which is what annoys me the most about this. Although I have to say the rifle actually looks nice. They didn't molest it too much. I do wonder, though, is how they actually load it with that scope. Because, I mean, it is a top-loading rifle. You know what? This isn't actually the worst example that you're going to see today in this video, but it hurts the most because I love the M1 Garand so much. Anyway, I don't know. I can't say it any better than Don Vito Corleone did.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Hey, what do you know? An SKS that's been butchered. Here's one that's been obrezed, although technically the term obrez refers to bolt rifles modified to a pistol size. I don't know, there's not much I can say about this. I mean, I will say at least that the work is pretty good. It doesn't look horrific, but why? I don't get it. I really just don't get it. Hey, here's an idea. Let's take a PPSH-41, or Papa Shaw, I guess if you're one of the cool kids, and tactical it. I don't even know what to say. It's a beloved and respected World War II submachine gun, and it's been tacticaled out the ass with the wood being removed, some kind of shitty plastic and AR style buttstock grafted onto it. I don't even know what to say. All I know is that my dad carried one of these back in the old country when he was in the army. And if I showed him this picture, he'd probably punch me out of anger. Please, if you have a PPSH-41, don't molest it. Just leave it alone. It's such a beautiful sub.
Hey, Redneck, I got myself a good idea.
Oh, what is it, Bubba?
I'm gonna take my Henry Maerslag rifle, a functional compact lever action rifle. I'm gonna make it double the length.
Why, Bubba? Why? If you want a personal defense weapon and a pistol caliber, at least buy something more useful than a lever action rifle. And the aesthetics of black and blue at the end, just beautiful. Incidentally, that's what should happen to whoever did this to this rifle. They should be beaten black and blue. Hey, here's another. I can't afford it, so I'll make my own. This one is allegedly supposed to be a FAMAS, or should I say FAMAS. See what I did there? French words for a French rifle. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, obviously somebody wanted a FAMAS really badly, couldn't afford the thousands of dollars that they cost, assuming that you can even find one, so they made one. They should have thrown it in the poubelle right after they were done with that. Oh no, not another Papa Shaw ruined. No, the good news is it's just some piece of crap AK brand that somebody slapped a Papa Shaw shroud on and called it a day. It doesn't look like a good AK, and it certainly doesn't look like a Papa Shaw. So, congratulations, anonymous person. You won nothing. Yep, another SKS-45. There are so many examples out there. How can you really limit yourself to just one during an episode of these react videos? It's already a compact carbine. Why make it shorter? I don't get it, unless you're some gangsta who needs a really short semi-automatic rifle in your pocket. You know, this must give Canadian gun owners a boner. Well, this thing would be absolutely illegal in Canada due to the length of its barrel. Canadians just love molesting SKS-45s. I don't get it. But this is the same country, and before anyone jumps on me, I'm a proud Canadian, serve my country and all that created a cocktail drink which features tomato juice, vodka, and clam juice. And we're proud of this. And apparently we're also proud of SKS-45 mods. Hey, it's another FOMAS. Are those Glock mags? Like for that full auto Glock? I think it's the G17. It kind of looks like it. I don't know what's going on with this rifle other than the obvious butchering of whatever the hell that donor rifle was. But you notice in the picture below that the rifle barrel actually seems to be drooping? Makes sense, I suppose, because whoever owns this rifle probably can't, fire their gun, if you get my drift. This one's kind of dumb, but I have to admit at least it's a functional modification. I don't know, I can't get too hard pressed about this one. Just looked stupid, but useful at the same time. Somebody out there must have a real hate on for Henry rifles, because here's another molested Henry. This one's an AR-7. A 22 caliber survival rifle that breaks down into 3 pieces. 2 of them are stored in the buttstock, and it only weighs 3.5 pounds. But apparently that was too much for someone, so they did this. I don't know, man. Words are failing me right now. Alright, skill testing question time. What was this rifle originally? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, bzzzt. If you guessed M9130 and Mauser Nagant, well, then you must have seen this picture somewhere else, because when I first looked at this picture, I had no clue what it was. But yes, this is a former M9130 Mauser Nagant. Imagine spending all the time and money to turn a large, inaccurate 3-line rifle into a tactical, inaccurate short rifle. I don't know, I don't get it either, but here we are. You know what's even best about this picture is the American flag as the backdrop, which adds extra spice to a Soviet rifle carried by men who wanted to defeat America. Alright, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Here's another skill testing question. Can you tell me what this thing once was? Yeah, it was a G43, a beautiful German rifle manufactured between 1943 and 1945, and not exactly easy to find. I have to admit, though, that the work actually is pretty good, but at the end of the day, it is another historical rifle completely butchered by someone. Okay, let's end this with another G43. This is a different one. Again, I have to admit that the work is very nice, and this was probably done decades ago by a talented smith. But at the end of the day, man, G43s were never exactly common. So at any point in history, to take a G43 and say, oh, I'm going to turn it into my hunting rifle, is just balls out an atrocity committed against history. So yeah, great work. It looks super, and whoever owns it probably loves the damn thing. But man, that's another piece of history that just got murdered. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, feel free to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, share it, all that great stuff. If you didn't, well, my apologies. Like I said, just trying something new. If it sticks, great. If it doesn't, well, no harm, no foul. At any rate, I hope you have a great day, and may all your shots ring true. Take care.